New year, new intro. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show. Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show.
Hello.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
We do.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
And
I review players all the time, dog. Everyone is fire like a Yule log.
Fire.
We trying to get some views like a blind man.
I can't see.
Shout out to my subs, they are gang.
Good evening, YouTube. What's going on? Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show. I'm gonna be your host today, One Star Week Foot, and it makes me so happy to see you guys back on the channel. I feel like I have the best subs in the world, and I'm not just saying that. I appreciate all you guys at home just watching this video. So today we're gonna be reviewing possibly one of the best value midfielders on this game. It's gonna be this 89 rated Michael Ballack, and we're actually on the road to glory today. Normally I like to keep the road to glory and the pay to win account separate as far as reviews goes, but I will be showing you guys gameplay from the weekend league. I didn't really feel like that justified a whole new road to glory episode, so here we are with 89 rated Michael Ballack. All right, so he's 6'2". He has the medium high work rates. He's right footed with a four-star combination. I have played 35 games in total with him. Most of it was weekend league. A few of them here or there were squad battles, and I've gotten 4 goals and 7 assists. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to see me review Michael Ballack's pros, cons, and value for money, please do me a favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching. So let's break down the stats, guys. So what makes Ballack a very interesting card to review? All right, when you look at this card just off the face stats, he looks very well rounded with some standout stats for what he is. All right, so when you look at CDMs on this game, how many CDMs on this game will be able to bring you the 87 shooting and 88 passing? I mean, he has the attacking stats of a cam, the work rates of a CDM, the physicality of a CDM, and his defending stats aren't too shabby. When you look at the stats though, there is one thing that does stand out in a negative way, and that is his agility and balance. Is it gonna break his card? You guys know, if you guys are day ones to this channel, that I did use Ballack 89 and 91 versions last year for a long time, and I didn't find his agility and balance to be an issue. However, this year, agility and balance is way more important than it was last year, so we're going to see how it affects him in game. But when you look at the rest of his stats, I mean, they're amazing. His shooting, his passing, like I said, great. His defending stats aren't the best. His marking is noticeably low. But when he has medium-high work rates and the 6'2" body type along with the 88 physical, I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. So we're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to take you guys over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So you guys might be wondering at home, is this Michael Ballack card worth the investment? I mean, in the last week, he has fluctuated between 650,000 to 750,000 coins on the PS4 market. Is he a good value at that price? I would say he's a decent value. His value is probably a 7 out of 10. We're gonna break down the stats so you know exactly what to expect at home. So, pace-wise, 78 pace, how's it feeling game? And honestly, he feels definitely one of the quicker CDMs I've used on this game. Because when you get CDMs with his height, his physicality, you don't normally get the pace that he provides, and he does have the pace to track up and down the pitch very effectively. He doesn't get burnt for pace very often. He will feel kind of sluggish acceleration wise when you do dribble with him. However, other than that, I don't notice his pace being an issue at all. And overall, I gotta give it an 8 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about this guy's shooting, and 87 shooting on the CDM is just frankly unheard of. I mean, even with his medium-high work rates, if you play slowly, if you play possession like I do, his 85 attack positioning will be a big asset to have on your team. Because what I found in this game is that if you don't have CDMs that can't finish, it will let you down, especially in the tight games. This guy will finish his breakfast, and with his 92 shot power, he will be shooting bullets at the goalkeeper, accurate bullets, because of his 83 finishing. His long shot to 91 is obviously going to be a very good thing to have on your team. He did score a long shot for me in the weekend league, which was big. However, long shots aren't really the meta this year, so I don't think it's making a big impact like it did last year. His penalties are something we're really not going to cover. Overall, we're gonna rate the shooting at 8.5 out of 10. He's one of the best shooting CDMs that you can really get on this game until you start reaching the 1 million plus coin mark. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's passing, and this guy is like Perlo minus the curve, all right? Because he has 87 vision, 92 short passing, 91 long passing. And in game, this guy is a great playmaker of the ball. And normally when I use players with low curve, I notice their curve being an issue at times. But with Ballack, for whatever reason, his curve was not an issue at all. He can execute any kind of pass you can imagine. He could ping the long over the top through balls. He could do those nice lofted through balls. He could pass in and around the box with a great finesse. The weight of his passes is always flawless. Even when he's off balance, he's very accurate with the passing. And overall, I gotta give his passing a 9 out of 10. If you need a passing CDM, if you need a deep line playmaker, this guy's gonna be your man. Next, we're gonna talk about his dribbling, and we are gonna talk about the elephant in the room. 67 agility on the 6'2" CDM. How does it feel in game? And it's actually very interesting because playing with him in 30 games a weekend league, I got to try him in great gameplay and obviously some of the worst gameplay I've ever used just because it's team of the year. So I mean, the gameplay during the team of the year was expectedly going to be bad, and the first 10 games of weekend league, the gameplay I had was absolutely shocking. I still finished gold 1, which is pretty good, but the gameplay I had was shocking. And in that gameplay, in the gameplay where there was like a 2-second delay on every action, he definitely felt clunky. He was hard to turn. However, in good gameplay or even in slightly delayed gameplay, I don't really notice his agility or balance being an issue at all. His dribbling stats 81. He does have the 4-star skill moves, so he also has 90 ball control. So when it comes to dribbling the ball, when it comes to controlling the ball, when it comes to taking first touches, this guy's going to be very good at it, especially for a big man. You just got to use him within his limitations. You're not going to use him like somebody like Allen who can actually dribble past the defense. You're not going to use him like that. You're going to be utilizing his physical, you're going to be utilizing his passing and his shooting ability. I think he does better when it comes to, controlling the ball and then passing it along. Do not try to take players on with him despite his 4-star skill moves, and you'll be fine. Overall, his dribbling is a 7.5 out of 10. He is decent for a CDM, but he will get you caught out if you do too much with him. Next, we're going to talk about his defending. It's only 78, and you're paying 700 to 750K for a card like this. You might be wondering, is that really worth it? And in my opinion, yes. This guy plays above his stats in game. He's just one of those players with like a broken body model with good work rates that just suit the meta physically of this game defensively. So even though he only has 73 marking, I didn't find it being an issue. He was always there to break a play. His interceptions only at 81 was boosted by the fact that he does have extremely long legs, so he does reach a lot of balls you wouldn't really expect him to. He does have the medium-high work rates, which help him, and he does have 78 pace, so all of that together help him with his breakup play. His standing tackle at 80, I mean, honestly, I can't believe it's that low, because in game it felt like 90. He goes into the challenge very aggressively, very strongly, and he does get the ball more times than not. He is able to hold his own physically with even the strongest players on this game, and he is able to compete aerially with anybody on this game. So defensively, I thought this guy was an absolute rock, especially with his work rates, especially with his stamina. And overall, I gotta give his defending a 9 out of 10. Ignore the stats, guys. This guy is gonna get the job done. Finally, we will be talking about his physical. And I did touch on it when I did talk about the defending. I mean, his strength and aggression is second to none. He feels insanely strong in game. He's great at shielding the ball. He's great at winning 50-50s. He's also good at just going into a challenge head on. I don't care if you guys got Drogba. I don't care if you guys got Ronaldo. This guy's gonna take the ball from him with ease. His stamina 91 is the highest of all his cards, and you definitely feel it in game. He never needed a sub for me, and that's really an important thing, especially in the FUT Champs matches that do go into extra time. His jumping at 87 at 6'2" is gonna make him a really good player in the air, just in case you have somebody that, or you're facing somebody that likes to hit those balls aerially. And overall, I gotta give his physicality a 9 out of 10. So guys, what do I think about this card? I think this card is probably one of the best center defensive mid options that you can buy in that mid-tier, 500K to 1 million range. All right, who does he remind me of in game? In my opinion, Battaglia SBC card feels almost exactly the same as him. Defensively, physically, dribbling wise, they feel exactly the same. The only thing that differentiates Ballack is just the fact that he does have the better finishing. He's much more clinical in the box, as well as having obviously the icon links. So if you do need an icon, you do need somebody that can finish, and you do need somebody that can defend like Battaglia. I think this Ballack card is not a bad value at all. If you have Battaglia and you need somebody that plays just like him with better links, Ballack is not a bad value at all. But if you're a bit of a broke boy, if you are running low on coins, you could probably do better getting somebody like an Allen, getting somebody like a Battaglia onto your team who do just as good of a job for a fraction of the price. So that's why I say his value is a 7 out of 10. Overall, I would rate him a 9 out of 10. There is not really any glaring weakness with him aside from the agility and balance, and I do think that is mitigated by just altering your playstyle a little bit. You don't need to be taking players on with your CDM, and you will reap the benefits of everything else he brings to your side. Alright guys, so that's gonna be my 89 rated Michael Ballack review. Hopefully tomorrow I can scrounge up enough coins to give you guys a prime SEN review because you guys have been asking for it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, later.